Hi, I'm Gemma from Gem Yoga, and I'm really happy to have you here on this 5-day free training to help you with your yoga business, your practice, and also help you reflect on the life that you want to live. We're going to be reflecting upon Dharma, or our soul purpose, our soul journey. And over the 5 days, we're going to have a video training each day. And then today there's also a workbook. And on the last day, you also receive a meditation to help you stay with that inner alignment and the energy of where you want to be moving. So the first day I really want to look at, I think, is the foundation of our yoga teaching career, is our own practice, our sadhana. Sadhana is the Sanskrit word for our own personal practice, our spiritual practice. And when we teach, when we show up as a yoga teacher, and all the offerings, that the capacity we might show up, classes, one-to-ones, workshops, courses, retreats, how we interact with others in the yoga studio, I think that when we keep connecting to our yoga practice, when we keep self-inquiry, when we keep reflecting on our conditioned habits of our ego and how we react and our behaviors, and when we give ourselves the time to connect to ourselves, to ask our soul and our heart, what do we want? When we allow ourselves the space and the bravery to ask ourselves what we want, what are our needs over other needs, and then be brave enough to take action to move towards a life that is more in alignment with our highest good and for the good of all. So the questions today, the journal questions today are around: what is your yoga practice? What other practices do you do? What do you do regularly and daily to help you stay connected within, to help you stay connected with your soul space, your spirit, whatever words work best for you. But this is important in yoga, to regularly and often come away from the loud stories and illusions of the mind and our conditioning and our behavior, and to reflect and self-inquiry. What's working, what's not working? What beliefs are getting in the way of my dream life? Which ones are helpful? Which ones are not helpful? In Sanskrit, the word samskara is the mental imprints in the brain. Samskaras aren't good or bad. They are everything we've ever experienced: words, beliefs, memories, things like that. And samskaras, when we have a conditioned state, so a reactive behavior, a limiting belief like I'm not good enough, I'm not a good yoga teacher, imposter syndrome, all the negative things, all the limiting things that get in our way, it's our samskaras that are running the show. And all of our yogic practices help us purify and cleanse our samskaras. So meditation, asana, pranayama, mantra, and other ways that you practice. So it's really nice to reflect on: how do you practice yoga? What is your regular practice? How can you make this regular practice part of your life and more regular? And also, a really lovely thing to reflect on when it comes to our sadhana is what gets in your way. And so you can have a intention to do your practice every day. And I'm sure everyone's listening, me included, when we first start our regular practice, like every day, and we have an early morning time, and the reality is that often doesn't happen. If you did, amazing. But then it's really interesting to be curious of what got in the way. So is it other people's stuff? Is it tiredness? Is it not allowing ourselves to put ourselves first? Is it putting other responsibilities above higher priority than our own needs and desires? So this is just really interesting to reflect on this. And for me, like, the sadhana is what fills my cup, and what then when I go and teach, when I teach my trainings and mentoring teachers, everything I'm learning daily from my yoga practice is where I can teach from. And it's those listening, it's not just the asana. As we know, it's beyond the asana, and the journey of asana is what helps us show up what's going on in the mind. What are our limiting beliefs? What are our stories? Oh, I'm not good at that pose. I'm too tired to do that pose. I'm too weak, etc. And all of that is the conditioned mind state, the things that block us from being our truth. And then meeting them regularly on the mat helps us overcome them, so that you can create space to listen to your intuition, your inner wisdom, your inner compass, your dharma, and take inspired action regularly, because you trust yourself and you've created that space and you're honoring your needs. And this will help you know all the answers anyway. And this will help you have that flow and choose the right offerings for you, work in the right places, connect with the right people, the right students, be in the right communities that are in alignment with you. When we work from the inside out, when we really reflect what's working and what's not working within, this helps us attract and align, and the synchronicities and the opportunities align externally. So we have to do the inner work for the outer work, for the business to fall into place in a way that works for us. And another part of today's training is in the email, there is also a link for a workbook. The workbook is very thorough. You can even print it out and write on it, or if you don't have a printer or you don't want to, you can just get your journal, your notebook, and you can have it on your screen and just write out the questions in your journal. So you can also just do it by hand. It's up to you. There's space to write on it if you print it out. So either way is fine. And this workbook is about, you're a yoga teacher. You're unique. There's no one else like you. Your students they're going to be, or they are, whether you're a new teacher or long-term teacher, are very happy to have you, very grateful that you are showing up, doing the work, and wanting to share the gifts of yoga. They are grateful for that. And if you put yourself in the position of all the teachers that you love, you are grateful that they show up and do the work. And all the students that are in alignment with you, that attract to you, they want the same from you. So when it comes to your business, you are unique. And your business and the way you show up in your business and the clients you want to work with and the offerings you want to offer, they are going to be unique for you. How you offer them, how regularly you offer them, the price, all of that is going to be unique to you. So the workbook is helping you to dive deeper into, why did you get into yoga? Reminding yourself of your why you want to show up as a yoga teacher, why you want to share this practice. All of this is helping us get out of the mind, the unconfidence, the imposter syndrome, and instead, because this can be very loud, and instead there might be a louder part of you that can override that, tapping into your why. Your why is, yoga has given you so much. You've been on a journey. You have your individual, unique experience from your yoga journey, and you just want to share that. It's like being a yoga teacher is just, you naturally just want to, your cup is full with yoga and you just want to share, and that's it. There's nothing else. Being a yoga teacher is just, you love yoga and you want to share it. We put the label yoga teacher, and for some of us that can create some blockages or barriers or a belief that I'm here and a good yoga teacher is over there and I'm not that. But that's all an illusion of the mind. So our sadhana, again, our personal practice, helps to see this negative conditioning that's arising and helping us see, okay, this isn't helpful for my life and for me to serve and to be the highest good I can to help others, so we can let it go. So the workbook is going really into your own journey, reminding you why you chose to do this, and also how you want to show up uniquely to you. So I often give the example that I love music, so I love making songs on the guitar and then I sing them in Shavasana. So that's and they'll be my songs. So that's something unique to me. You could be creative in a certain way and you bring that into your workshops. You may also have another passion. So you might want to be a yoga teacher part-time and another part-time job. That's also welcome. You're so unique. I think sometimes when people become a yoga teacher, they think, oh, now I have to teach 10 or 20 classes a week and get paid £20 and that's it. But it's not. If classes don't resonate, if you're more introvert, then one-to-ones or small groups. So there's so many ways. So that's what we're going to look at this today. And feel free to share with me or ask any questions. Thank you. Namaste.